What's going on, y'all? You know where I'm at, and you know what I'm about to do. As always, click the links in the bio, like, follow, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dog, do all that. All right, let's get into today's topic. 'Twas the day after Valentine's Day, and you found out that you number two. So what you gonna do? It's a hard pill to swallow, ain't it? You done sat up here, had on matching PJs for Christmas, brought in New Year's with each other. January was going fine. But that day comes up, Valentine's Day, where you put it all on the line, let the world know this who I'm with, this who I love, this who I'm in a relationship with. And he doesn't call you, or she doesn't text you. All type of excuses in the world. How does it make you feel? You probably feel like ass, and it's okay to feel like ass. Okay? But I'm here with some words of motivation to get you out of that slump. Yesterday, I talked about dealing with depression on Valentine's Day, but today I want to talk about being number two and why you're number two and how to never let that happen to you again. We're going through situations that I've been through. I've learned to not place expectations on anybody. Any human being in this world has the right to change their mind. And they have the right not to tell you about it. Is it a good thing to do? Is it an asshole move? Yes. It's a bad thing to do. But it's the truth. You find out what your real role is, and now your world is upside down. Now you don't know what to do. But I'm going to tell you what to do. You know what you need to do? Get over that shit. Especially if you're a man. And what I mean by getting over it, it's not going to happen overnight. Don't be on no shit to where you chasing the girl down, dancing in the middle of the street in the rain like Ray J. Don't do that. But you're going to have to find ways to get over that shit, bro. You're going to have to go through the pain. Don't get me wrong. You're going to have to go through the pain. You're going to have to go through those emotions. But you're going to have to be clear. Your mind is going to have to be clear on what's happened to you and what's going on and what you need to do to get over it. And it's hard to have a clear mind when you find out that you're number two now and that your world is upside down. I understand. Trust me, I know. But hindsight is always 20/20. You have to sit down in silence and say, okay, I'm number two to her, or I'm number two to him, so I got to be number one to me. You have to be selfish. I know we hear about a lot of people being selfless, but bros, you have to be selfish as fuck. I mean, to the point to where you getting called an asshole every day like me. You got to put yourself first. That's what you're going to have to do. Because 9 times out of 10, you was putting that woman first. You was probably doing all the right things. You was doing the right things like I got taught to do the right things. Well, we thought was the right thing. You was doing all that. But she didn't want that. She wanted what she wanted. It's fucked up, but you got to deal with it. You got to pick up the pieces and you got to keep going as a man. But that doesn't mean to take time. You have to take time to stop and heal, to realize what you're going through. That way you can be better for yourself. Like, I don't preach being better for the next person. Be better for yourself. That's what you got to do. You got to be better for yourself. So now it's Monday, February 15th, and you looking at the mirror, you looking out the window like, damn, I thought this was gonna be the one, but come to find out, it wasn't the one. Your ass number 2. Another thing you're gonna have to do, and guys, this is things that I've learned from what I've done. So I'm telling you things that I've done so you don't make these mistakes. Don't send her no 4-page letter, texting all your feelings and all that. Bruh, trust me. She might read it, she might not. But at the end of the day, she's still gonna fuck with whoever she's gonna fuck with. You doing that is not going to change anything. You hear me? That ain't gonna change a damn thing. It might make you feel good to get those feelings out, to get closure or whatnot, but it's not gonna be reciprocated. She's not gonna realize the error of her ways. She's not gonna come back and be like, you know what, I was wrong. It's not gonna happen. And if it does happen, it's gonna happen at a time to where you over the shit now if you're doing what you're supposed to do. So guys, don't do that. And I shouldn't have to say this, but don't send any threatening messages either. Like, don't do that. Don't threaten her with physical violence. Nothing like that. It's gonna be hard to do, but do not send those texts. Do not call. Don't leave those voicemails. Don't write those letters. If you're gonna do it, send it to yourself. Send those things to yourself. Archive it. You come back a year later after you've done the work, and you're gonna see how stupid you fucking sounded. This is something that I wish I would have did, but I didn't do that. So hindsight 2020, I'm telling you not to do that. It's gonna help. Another thing you can do after finding out that you're number 2. First, you go through that initial rage, but you need to channel that rage into something that's productive. Like I always say, as men, we always need to be producing, right? You need to find out how to put that rage into your craft, into your business, on the job, getting better. Because always, as men, we have to level up. Whether we heartbroken or not, we still got to level up. We still have to produce results. If you're a black man, you know this world is cold. They don't give a fuck about your feelings. So you still have to go out here and perform and be a productive member of society as a man. You still have to produce. So take that anger that you have. I know you're mad right now. Be mad. Like I like to tell my child, it's okay to feel your feelings. Feel your feelings. But after that, channel that energy into something that can improve your life. Sitting around just being mad, rage posting, it's gonna get you nowhere. And you wanna know how I know? Because I did that. And now looking back at it, I'm telling you what not to do. Don't rage post. Okay? That's the worst thing you can do. In combination with all the other stuff, all the other things I'm talking about. If you're not in the gym, go to that gym, get your membership, and you live in that motherfucker. You live in there and you just keep going till you content. You set a goal and you just keep going. If you got to think about her while you in there in that punching bag, think about her while you in there in that punching bag. I've done it, and it works. And always, I don't advocate you hitting women or do, like I said, don't do anything physical. But if you got to imagine that she a punching bag, then punch the fuck out of that punching bag. It's gonna help you. It's gonna help you get that aggression out. Okay? So those are things that can help you out. And of course, there are more things along the way, but right now, this is stage 1. You still in the shock phase. You still like, damn, I thought she was the one, but come to find out, you number 2. And what I'm about to say is another tough pill to swallow, but bruh, you have to be, once you find out that happened to you, you have to be the man that your girl would cheat on you with. Pause for dramatic effect. You have to be that. yes, she's a fucked up person. She made a fucked up choice. She decided to dissolve the relationship, break up the family. Yes, that's ultimately her choice, her doing. But guys, if you want to have that it factor, that sexy factor, so that doesn't happen to you again, you have to find a way to be the guy that your girl would cheat on you with. You have to provide that level of excitement, that level of thrill, the it factor, the one that she never knows what's gonna go on. That's what you have to do. In a perfect world, we wouldn't have to do this shit. We could just show our emotions, show our feelings, and then be on some happy ever after. But guess what? We don't live in a perfect world. This is what you have to do. Or you could just keep doing the same thing and expect a different result, but we know that doesn't happen. So you got, like I always say, guys, work on yourself, work on that fashion game. Whatever you look at yourself in the mirror, like I said yesterday, look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what can I do to improve myself just overall? And if there are things you're not doing, do it. If there's things that you can improve on them. And you're gonna have to do that shit with a broken heart. Hey, this ain't no happy ever after. Like, this is not a Tyler Perry movie. This ain't Disney. No, you got to deal with it. You got to work through that while you're working through the pain. If you want to get better. But guess what? As men, we know this. Inherently, you know this. So I'm just vocalizing it. So I'm giving you a confirmation basis. But anyway, that's my video for today, guys. Find out your number 2. What you gonna do? You do something about it. You don't fucking sit around and get fat and get lazy and just get yourself in depression. You get your motherfucking ass up. But anyway, I'm about to go in here and do what I gotta do. Get your ass up.